Hey guys, happy Thursday. How is everyone doing tonight? Y'all, I don't know what's going on with the FB. It's dark. I hope it's not dark for y'all. I'm gonna pull it up on my computer to see how it looks. It looks pretty bright. Looks okay. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Let me know you're here. My name is Shonda. And y'all, tonight we're going to make a really fun directional sign for Christmas. I have been wanting to do this, but I couldn't find the perfect, that's how I do it. I couldn't find the perfect board sign things, right? So here is our transfers we're going to use tonight. How stinking cute are those? And we're going to use a Christmas tree wood cutout from Dollar Tree. And we are going to, hey Brandy, how are you tonight, girl? So y'all, I bought this directional. It was already put together just like this. Now you see I've taped it up so that we can paint it. But you see there is a notch for a hanger, or you could hang it by the string, or you could buy a dowel, okay, and when we're finished, you could actually put it on a dowel and stick it in the ground. This is going to hang on our porch, so I kind of like it like this because it's not going to stick in anything. But I love this, and I finally found it. Walmart. So it's already put together just like that. It's going to be perfect for this project. Hey, Angie. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Nat. I'm doing good, Brandy. I'm freezing. I'm just going to be real. I'm freezing. You know, I'm freezing. You know, I'm going to complain just a little bit and then I'm done. So crazy when I look at my screen right there. It is so dark. I can hardly see anything. I'm going to have to look at comments here because I can't see anything. It's crazy. So let's get busy, y'all, because we've got quite a bit of painting to do tonight. But I think this is going to be really cute. Oh, you did too, girl. Great minds think alike. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Angie, how are you doing tonight, girl? Cindy, girl, how you doing? I miss you already. Brandy, me too. I don't. How do we combat it, though? How do we do it? I don't know. How do we combat it? All right, so I'm going to cut this off because I'm not going to use the hanger on this. I'm good, Melanie. Just grapping, you know, girl, because I'm cold. Just doing a little grapping, you know. Listen, y'all, my ears are cold. I mean, that's crazy. I've been down here. Guess what I've been doing? Good, Angie. I was tackling that crazy craft room. Well, craft storage room, I should say. I've been tackling it. It's still scary in there, but I've been there. Oh, Cindy, yes, girl. We got to get together. Brandy, I have Florida blood too, even though I'm not from Florida. I have it too. Melanie, you're probably a little more cold. And Cindy, I know, girl. I don't even have nothing to complain about. I know you're in Illinois. You're freezing. All right, y'all, let's get busy. I'm going to paint. I'm going to do white, red, white. I'm going to use all my Waverly paints tonight. I'm using Waverly White, my crimson that I love, and moss, y'all. I have now used my moss, and it was, you know why I haven't used it? Because it was pushed behind some stuff in that craft room in there. That is a disaster. Well, it's getting there, and I found it today. That's why I haven't used it. That's why. Now we're going to use it. And we're going to paint this with the green as well. So, let's get started. I hope y'all had an amazing day. Ugh, I don't know why these get so... I wipe them off and everything, but they always get so bad. And y'all, I'm going to spray these with just a little bit of water. You know, they're raw wood. And literally just a little bit of water. And it kind of helps this paint to really, you know, kind of glide on. Now, what I've done is you can see between the ropes, I just taped it before I came on so that I didn't have to worry and I could just go on through with it. So, we're going to do the top and the bottom white and the middle red. Very easy. I'm using my little Lizzie and Aaron BU brush. Y'all, this is my favorite brush. I do love the little hickabilly, but this one I do love. I had to buy an extra one when I was in Tennessee there. Welcome all the new people. Thank y'all so much for joining me. We are making a directional sign. And again, this little part, this sign part came from Walmart. So you can buy this at Walmart. Look, I taped it and still got it on the thing. That's how I do it. Yes, these are the best brushes. I'm serious. They're the best. They are worth every penny that you pay for them. So, I am, I don't know about y'all. I'm a messy painter. I just am. I'm a messy painter. I was looking when I was painting the other day and I was like, golly, I get paint everywhere, but I just put paper down and go at it, y'all. Just go at it. Just paint. Have fun with it. Painting's therapeutic for me. Where did you get it? At Walmart. Walmart, Melanie. Oh, you ordered it. Listen, I did too. I did too, Brandy. That is why I have not done this sign yet, because, you know, I want to be different. I didn't want to just use our, what are they called? The, y'all have menopause brain. I have determined I have menopause brain. Hey, Judy. How are you, girl? Hey, Linda. I have struggled. I mean, literally struggled. But I didn't want to, our simple shapes. I didn't want to use just the rectangle simple shapes. I wanted to use something different that already had the directions on it. To me, it just, I don't know. It's what I wanted to do. So, until I found it, it was just going to sit here. And then I was hoping when I went to do it tonight, I was like, well, I have to make sure it's still in stock before I can, you know, actually do it. Or why even show y'all, right? Which I have shown y'all stuff before that's not in stock anymore, but just to kind of show you how versatile our transfers are. So, anyway. But yeah, these did come from Walmart, and they're already put together with the rope, which I really liked a lot. It was really neat. Y'all, so I made a post today, and it cracked me up when I was looking at it because... and Linda, you'll appreciate this because we were talking about this last, or the Thanksgiving before with Tony. Cranberry sauce, y'all. Cranberry sauce, okay? We were talking, I posted a post today about cranberry sauce. Y'all, it cracks me up how food is serious to people. I mean, it's serious. Like, it's serious. And that's just one of those things at Thanksgiving that I don't know why, because listen, I love all food. The size of my rear end is proof positive I love food, but I'm just telling you, there is something about the combination of that jellified cranberry sauce and that turkey on Thanksgiving. Brandy is serious, girl. It's serious. Hey, Janice, how are you, girl? It's serious. I'm telling you, people get serious about their food. I mean, like mean serious. I'm telling you, Linda, because it's serious. You hear me? It's serious. That is, you know, when you, I love slicing into it. It's that, I don't know. It's the combo for me, y'all. I don't know. I love it. I think it's just something about it. And so anyway, I posted it today and we were, you know, people were like, ooh, that's disgusting. My cousin was like, yuck. You know, what is wrong with you? And I was like, I don't know. I like the other stuff too. I like the cranberry, the whole cranberry sauce too. Again, I like food. But I'm telling you, well, Natalie, that's just because, hey, Debbie, girl, how are you? Natalie, that's because, I'll have to look it over here, y'all. That is so dark there. Yes, Cindy, me too. Well, that's what we were raised with. And that's, so my niece is Natalie. She's married to my nephew. And my nephew was raised that way. We raised him on canned cranberry sauce. You come up in our house with some homemade, you've cooked those cranberries down, and some bougie cranberry sauce on Thanksgiving, you got to go. You got to get up out. We got to say bye to you because I don't know. Yeah, you got to go. You can't stay here. I'm telling you, that's just how it is. That's just what we got to do. So, anywho, y'all, it's funny. Okay, I actually was going to do one of these green, and I think I still will because I was going to have to do a double coat anyway. It is. It really... That is funny. Why is that? Why is that so satisfying? Y'all know when you you cut the top of the one, you know, the one side, you cut it, and then you have to poke a hole or something to get that suction off, and then it just goes on the, I'm telling you, that right there. Cindy, did your mom? Y'all, it's sad. Janice, see? Canned sauce. Hey, listen, I'm so glad I'm not alone on this because I'm just telling y'all, I can't handle the other. I can't do it. It's just not, it's not for Thanksgiving. Now, Christmas, that's a different story. You want to bring your bougie Christmas, your cranberry sauce to Christmas? Hey, I'm all for it. Bring it on. Don't you bring it at my house on Thanksgiving, though. You better have the can. What you talking about? The can. Oh, yeah. Hey, Caroline. No, I can't do. Not for Thanksgiving. Oh, good, Judy. Girl, but I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? You can't. There's a combination sometimes of flavors and things that you just know. Melody says, I don't need any of it. Me either, Cindy. Me either. Until, you know, I got grown and I started working in Atlanta or in Buckhead and around some bougie people, and they started making stuff, and I was like, what's this, you know? And I liked it again. Listen, there's not many things I won't eat, but not at Thanksgiving. There's a certain combination of flavors that I need that takes me back to childhood, that I think that's what it is. We all have those memories, you know? I think that's what it is. Caroline, how are you doing, girl? How are you? I'm sorry. Again, it's so dark there, I can't see. All right, so we're going to get this painted. I think the red, we're only going to have to do one coat. But I think the white we'll have to do two. But I'm going to do green on the bottom. I wanted to do, I forgot I had changed the dip, y'all. I got a little ahead of myself. I was originally going to do white. Green. Hey, Mom. Mom, we were talking about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving cranberry sauce. And we were talking about, don't bring no whole cranberries up in our house. No. We will know that you are an outsider and that you didn't know how it works up in here. Yes, Debbie, things do. Things just go together. It's like when I make meatloaf, it's my mom's recipe. I have to have a certain thing that goes with it, and that is canned peas, applesauce, and mashed potatoes. It's just that simple. I don't want it any other way. I want that combo. Now, if I go to a restaurant and I get mashed potato or meatloaf, hey, I'll eat it however. You know what I mean? Because it's not mine or it's not my mama's. But if it's ours, oh, I need it the way I need it. That's just the way it is. I can only differ for us. Oh, yes. Brandy, are you guys on I'm sure you guys are really quarantining pretty much, right? Cream potatoes and rolls and peas. Yes, yes. Are you talking about with your meatloaf? See? I'm telling you, people do, and they want that flavor combo, and I tell you, they're serious about it. People are serious about their food. I mean, get mad. Y'all, that's why I could never be a waitress, because I'm going to tell you what. Mom, I'm going to tell the story. It'll probably embarrass you, but I'm going to tell y'all a little story about my first job ever. And Mom, I don't even know if you know the full details of it. I think you do, because I think I told you. Some things, you know, you keep from your mama. But I think I'm old enough now, it's okay. Hold on, I gotta see. Yeah, okay. I figured, Brandy. I figured, girl. I'm sorry, girl. I'll be praying for y'all. Listen, but y'all, you know, at least you have each other that you can celebrate with, and that is beautiful still to celebrate together as a family. Hey, Sarah. Let's see. I've been making homemade bread. Oh, girl. Yep. I'm going to tell you, homemade bread is my weakness. Breads are my weakness. Mom, you pigged out at school today? Breads are my weakness. I'm a carbaholic. I'm a carbaholic. Oh, Debbie, I don't see, but to each their own. But I don't know about some spaghetti and collards. Woo! Or turnip greens and spaghetti. I don't know. I can do them separate. I don't know about together, but listen, to each their own. And you know what? I'm not. Don't get into everybody's business with their food because they get crazy. Oh, you don't, Sarah. Wow, okay. So you said I can cook it, but because I don't eat it, I don't care. Y'all, I'm gonna get the Big Daddy out tonight. Me too, Melanie. And girl, my hips don't lie. They are not a liar when it comes to the carbs. Your husband and your kids eat the bread. Okay. Oh, Mom, y'all had to think. I should have came and ate. I didn't know. I was just at home working on my craft room. You see my hair? It's crazy. Still got my glasses on. I mean, it's just wild. Yes. So, I'm going to tell you the story. Okay, Mom, I'm sorry, Mom, again. I don't normally act this way, okay? I don't normally act this way, but I'm just going to tell you. Hey, Laura. Yes, Cindy. Girl, we talked about this. Give us some pasta and some bread. Woo! And potatoes. We're in hog heaven. Sarah, you're lucky that you didn't really get that, addiction to it, because it truly is an addiction. So when I was young, my first job was at Hardee's. So Hardee's is I was 16 years old, and Hardee's is a fast food restaurant. I'm sure if y'all know that's a fast food restaurant. And so, yes, Judy, yes. So, I'm going to sand this just a little bit because I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom one green. I started working there, and we actually opened a store. It was a brand new store, and I loved everybody I worked with. They were great people. We had so much fun. I was young. Lots of fun. Mom, do you know this story? It may embarrass her, y'all. I'm just telling you right now. Oh, okay, Laura, I'll text me after we get off. Yeah, text me after we get off. So anyway, loved that job. It was so fun. There was a lot of fun people to work with. We just had a blast. Well, here's where I say people are serious about their food. So one morning, I worked downtown Douglasville, and Douglasville is really it's a pretty big little town, pretty big little city. Well, lots of office buildings downtown Douglasville. So people would come through and get like salads for their lunch. No big deal. We accommodated it every single day. No big deal. So one morning, yeah, I ran the drive-through. Because I was like, hey, welcome to Hardee's. Can I take your order? I loved it. I was so animated with it. I really did love it. Like, I just loved it. So, one morning, this lady comes through my line, and she, oh my gosh, Sarah, that's terrible. So she comes through my line, and she wants a salad, right? Okay, no big deal. So she orders a salad with no tomatoes. All right. Now, if any of y'all have ever worked fast food, y'all know that the person taking your order up front does not make your food. Okay, they do not. And listen, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and paint this. This is our tree that's going to go on our top. And I'm going to go ahead and paint it green. Paint it green. And this, again, y'all, I found this. Finally, moss. So, you know that your order taker, they don't make your food. They're not back there putting your food together, okay? So, y'all, just take heed to that. Yeah, they don't make you food, you know. Yeah, they're just taking your order. That's all. So, I take her order. She comes up. I say, good morning, you know. It's real early. She's also getting her a biscuit, and she's getting her a salad. Now, she is not the nicest of humans, okay? I can already tell she's not having a great day already, and she's probably not a morning person. No big deal. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, right? So I say, hey, you know what? Let's just give her some grace and mercy. No big deal. Oh, okay, Mom. Okay, Debbie, so you know. Okay. Mom, do you remember this story? So she gets up to the window, and I take her money, and of course, you know, they go ahead and they do. Now, I did make her drink. She wanted a, listen, I remember, y'all, like this was yesterday. I am 48 years old, and that was when I was 16, and I do remember this like it was yesterday because it was devastating to me. So I made her, she had a Diet Coke with no ice, okay? I made it exactly the way she wanted it. Diet Coke, no ice, okay, perfect. So I get her bag, and there was 2 bags. You don't remember, Mom? Okay. You might once I tell you, because remember I went to work at the grocery store after this because I quit, you know, because I was done. So, I gave her bag, and, you know, there's 2 bags because, you know, hot and cold. So I gave her the salad bag, I gave her biscuit bag. On her way, right? I tell her, have a good day. No big deal, give her a drink. She pulls up just a snip, right? And she puts it in reverse so hard that her tires squealed, okay? She squealed tires at the Hardee's, all right? It's that serious. Squealed tires at the Hardee's. So I said, oh, Lord, this one's bad. This is going to be bad. So she pulls back, and she proceeds to, she had her salad out. She had it in her lap. Now, she's back at my window, okay? She about hit the person behind her. She proceeds to tell me that she told me no tomatoes. To which I said, I am so sorry. I really do apologize. We will, you know, we'll take care of that. Y'all. Y'all, she slung that salad at me. She slung the salad. She took the salad and she slung it in the window, right? Slung it in the window at me. Jana, maybe you remember this story. Okay, Jana, do you remember me working at Hardee's? Do you remember this story? So, I have salad all over me, okay? I have salad all over me. Hey, Samantha. I have salad all over me. It's dripping off me. And you know, salad's kind of wet, you know. Y'all, I'm going to paint the bottom of this one too. Okay, so we painted, yes, Judy Way. Girl, she slung that salad right all over me. I had salad dripping off my nose. Mom, I cannot believe you don't remember this story. Hey, Lila. So, I proceed to, you know what, I'm going to take care of this one myself. My manager, Deborah, was there. And Deborah liked the, if you know what I mean, Deborah liked the a lot. Deborah was already at 6 o'clock in the morning. Deborah was already hitting that one. So Deborah was in her office, and she said, she kind of heard a little commotion because the girl beside me said, oh my God. You know, I didn't say nothing. I just had stuff dripping. I said, oh, it's okay. It's all right, girl. I get my little napkin. I go to the back where the little salad making station is, and I'm going to make her salad myself. To which I make nothing but tomatoes. And I'm usually not this kind of person, right? I'm not vindictive. I'm not any of this. But listen, I've already gave you a bunch of grace and mercy this morning, and now you're going to assault me? So, I made a salad full of tomatoes. Nothing but tomatoes. And I go ahead and I go back to the window, and I think Deborah knew Shonda was probably up to a little no good. I might have had that glint in my eye, especially since I had lettuce dripping off my eyelashes. And I go back to the window, and I said, "Ma'am, I personally made your salad today." To which I proceeded to throw it in her car. I know, it was terrible. So she came in the restaurant. She parked. Y'all, she parked. She parked on me. She's angry. She parked. She came in the restaurant. She had tomatoes all over her. You know, she was supposed to go to work that morning. Clearly, she worked at some kind of office, and she had tomatoes all over her. So we're all just, you know, vegetabled up that morning, and all because food. When I tell y'all that people are serious about their food, they're serious about their food. So I got in a little trouble. Deborah, after the lady left, Deborah proceeded to take me into the office. Now, remember, Deborah's, right? And so I had seen her a couple of days before that. Jana, I think I was with you, and I had seen her at a liquor store. And I said hey to her. "Hey, Deborah." Well, so this day that this all happened, she took me in her office and she said, "Shonda, I'm probably gonna have to let you go." To which I said, I don't think, Deborah, I don't think you're gonna have to let me go. Deborah, that's exactly what I did. "Deborah, I'm pretty sure I'm okay. I'm fine, Deborah." And she goes, "Go back to work, Shonda." And y'all, it wasn't about probably a couple weeks later I found a new job because I couldn't take it anymore. But y'all, I'm just telling y'all, Linda, it's the same kind of thing that, you know, I would always tell y'all. You know, my brother and sister, they were partaking of the cigarettes before they were supposed to when I was young. I was a lot younger than all them. And they wouldn't let me go with them anywhere. And I would be like, "I'm going to tell Mom." And they'd be like, "I don't care, tell Mom." And I'm be like, "Did y'all want me to tell Mom? Are y'all not going to take me? I'm sure y'all are taking me with y'all. I'm sure." That's what us babies do. Remember me telling y'all about that third? We going to get our way. One way or the other, we going to get our way. I'm terrible, y'all. I'm so terrible. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm telling Linda, listen, I don't hide it. I don't hide it. Mom, I can't believe you don't remember that story. How do you not remember that story? Okay, y'all. So we've got this painted, and I am only going to, here's what we've got. I love these color combinations. I think it's going to, Mom, I cannot believe, I'm telling you I told you that story. You did that too, Cindy? I'm the baby of 5 Brady. Okay, good. So y'all get it. Y'all all know. Okay, y'all. So here's what we've got. Look at that green. I love that. And the red and the white. So let's get rid of this. I want to get this dried up. And we will start chalking, y'all. Get this out of my way. I'm going to use my white again. Y'all see what we're going to do. Judy, I know. Listen. It wasn't my proud moment. I'll be honest. I'm not a starter of the trouble. I'm not afraid, though, to end the starting of the trouble. I'm just telling you. Not a fighter, but, you know, I'm not a back-downer either. You know, when you're the baby of olders, and my brother is 9 years older and my sister is 6 years older, you got to learn how to fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you don't back down. And when that lady did it, I got a little wild. Elizabeth, did you? We've got one right here in our town, and y'all, every time I pass it, I literally think about that. Mom, I promise, I feel like I told you that story, and maybe I didn't. Maybe I just told you a version of the story because I was, you know, afraid that I probably at 16 would have got a whooping. My honey's heard the story. Jim's on here now. Jim, I was telling the story about when I worked at Hardee's and the lady threw the salad at me. I couldn't help it, y'all. And Debbie wanted to fire me. Deborah. I'm sorry. I always wanted to call her Debbie, and she'd correct me to Deborah. I was like, okay, Deborah. Okay. Exactly, Debbie, I'm telling you, yes. It's just how it is. We have to fend for ourselves. It's just the way it is. You will, Mom, you will. I can't believe I hadn't told you before now. Oh, yeah, oh. No. No flying food for you, Elizabeth. That's good. I know, y'all. I told my husband the story, and I'm like, listen, it wasn't my finest moment, but it is a moment. It's a moment that I had, and I hate it. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. All right, y'all. I think this is good and dry. I think we got a few little edges. Let me make sure, because I don't want them getting on my transfer. So, y'all, this, again, these came from Walmart. This little directional sign came from Walmart. Oh, Sarah. So you understand? Lila, I'm telling you, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, goodness. It is what it is. It's just what it is. Okay. And you know what? Let me get this dry, too. This is almost dry. Sarah, I mean, I remember, my brother and sister were serious with me. They were serious. My brother was a boxer, and he used me as the boxing bag. My sister really didn't care for me at all. She really wanted to stay the baby, so she really didn't care for me. No, Jim. I was very kind, though. I was very kind to her. I don't. Nothing from no one and never have, Sarah. Okay. I do too, Debbie. Look how pretty that green is. It's a really pretty green. It's a, it's called moss, but it's, to me, a dark sage. I love it. So, I'm going to, sand this down just a little to give it, to kind of help the surface. You know, this was raw wood. So, I do want to make sure my transfer adheres well. And y'all, we're going to do something a little extra with the tree when we're finished with our transfer. Oh no, Angie, that's terrible. So my friend Angie is deaf, in fact, in one ear, right, Angie? Am I correct in that? Is it what? One ear? Anyway, people are so rude about their food, y'all. They get wild. That's my point. It's why I determined when I worked at Hardee's, I could never be a waitress, because I won't start the fight, but I promise you I'll finish it. Oh, that's great. That's good. People are just mean. People are mean. Oh, Sarah. Oh, okay. So both, okay. I knew that I did know that you had one that was better than the other one. You know, Natalie, customer service jobs for me are not hard. I mean, I've worked at, doctor's offices and, the medical field a lot, which, is hard in itself. But the customer service part is not the worst. I'm telling y'all, it's food. People are psychotic about their food. And it's just not that serious. I mean, it's just not that serious. But I know you want what you pay for. And I get that, Now, if the lady wanted to come in and she wanted to throw the salad at the salad maker guy back there, and y'all, his name was Tom. And Tom, bless Tom's heart, Tom do every morning before he came in, if y'all know what I'm saying, that little thing right there, he did that a lot. We had a lot of people that were impaired at the Hardee's. It's probably why I said it was so fun to work there at 16. I mean, there was no kind of adult direction at all. Everybody was just, fending for themselves. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible, y'all. Oh, well. Yeah, I'll put this tape on real good. So we're just getting it off. But customer service, like I said, I didn't have a problem. I was giving her grace and mercy, but don't you dare physically get to me now. Come on. Oh, goodness, Sarah. Angie, I did work retail too. Now, I liked retail. I worked in New York in retail. I did have the Canadians, and listen, I love my Canadian friends up there. But I would have a few that would come in from Montreal, and they would crack me up because they would. I had this one. He was an older gentleman. I was young. I was 18, and that's right, Melanie. That's so true. But he came in and he started speaking French to me, and I worked at Sears. And he, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this tape off here. But he, he started speaking French to me, and I said, "I'm sorry, sir," in my Southern accent. "I'm sorry, sir. I don't speak French." That was it, And he said, "You sure look like you should." What does that mean? What does that even mean? I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." I didn't even know what it meant. I was just taken back. I said, "Oh, okay, I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry." Mom, I do remember telling you that story. That was when I worked at Sears up there. Oh, gosh, Sarah. And the hormones hitting on that, too. Woo! That's not good. Okay, y'all, so don't be so crazy with the tape, okay? No need for all the craziness with the tape. I got real wild with it, clearly. Gosh, I didn't want to get it on the rope, and clearly I did not. Quite the crew, Lila, quite the crew. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We would have parties, and it was a lot of fun. Again, as a 16-year-old, you're just like, wow, okay. This is something else right here. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, okay, good. Yes, Mom, I knew. Okay, I did tell you the story about the French guy that got angry with me. I was really upset about that one, y'all. I was like, "Mom, I don't understand." And she was like, "You look French, Shonda. You look French." He thought you. I was like, "Ow! What does that even mean? What? They all look different. We all look different. I don't understand what that means." But anyway, that is exactly what I guess he meant. Because he said, "You sure look like you should." And he got loud with me. Loud. Y'all, I can't get that off there, and I'm messing up my little thing right here, so I'm just going to leave it. Let's just sand that little down right there, because it's getting wild right there. Hey, Lori, how are you? Okay. Here we go, guys. So, this is what we've got. Pay no attention to this blue right here on this. Okay? Just pay no never mind to that. And we're going to go ahead and do the Christmas tree. And we're going to use the Christmas tree forest at the bottom on it. Good, Lori, good. Girl, we're just talking about food and, people getting wild with food. So, y'all, I'm going to put some fuzz on it. You know that these are super sticky transfers. Our transfers are really, really sticky and reusable. And I'm also going to wax these because they are not our surfaces, and I have painted them, and it's just best to prepare the surface with some wax. It helps the transfer to not stick and take off any paint that you put on. And it also kind of gets down in the grooves of the surface, so your chalk paste does not run in them. Y'all, so yeah. I've had some craziness. I've had some crazy jobs. Crazy jobs. We were talking about some of our crazy jobs in Tennessee this weekend, and I was like, y'all just don't even know. You don't even know. I've had some crazy ones. I think it's fun though. I think you know, when you have life like that, you're like, listen, I've lived a little bit. I do, Lori. I do sell the wax. Yep, the wax is in my store, and I have featured a link. But if you type in the word tree, I can also send you a message. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little different. I'm gonna put. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do Christmas here, as high as I can get it. We're gonna have to do it a little. I'm gonna break it up. I'll show you. So I'm gonna put Christmas here. So nothing up here is gonna. There's not gonna be anything up here, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, Lori, I will send you some information, girl. Okay, so let's make sure I've got that straight. Okay. Get this on here good. And I am going to do this in my bright white. Do I want to do bright white? Yeah, I think so. We're going to do bright white. I think it'll show up on this green really. No, you know what? I'm going to put snow on this tree. So let's do it in, let's do it in black. I think the black will look good. Because like I said, I'm going to put some snow on it. So black will look good. And you just take your mini squeegee here and just go through the transfer where your silk screen is and chalk it on. And that's it. And you take your excess off once you're finished. Put it back in your jar for future use. It's very simple, y'all. So my poor mama, y'all, she's on here and she's like, oh my goodness. I probably should have done red. Melanie, this is the Christmas tree directional. I love the black on this. I'm going to use the red on the green at the bottom, but I love the black on this green. I've used, not this exact color of green, but I've used, I have the, what is it called? There's another green in Waverly that I have over there, but it's a lighter green. It's not sage, but it's almost a sagey color. And I love the black on it. But what I could do, I could do tree in red. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do tree in red and do the rest in the forest in black as well. I think that'll be pretty. Just make sure to dry it really good because I'm going to be sticking it back on here. And I'm going to use my backer sheet to I like to do this and kind of, if you do it like this, you won't get that on your surface because, again, you kind of just got to do what you can with it. Do what you can with it. How's this gonna do? Hold on. Let me look at this because I gotta put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and do my forest because I've got to make sure that this bottom part I've got enough to glue it to my sign. They are cute. Yes, they are. They are, Melanie. I love them. I've finally been able to do it because I found this at Walmart. I found the directional actual signs at Walmart, or the boards. Because I've been looking for something that would work. All right, let me hold this up. Okay. And the cool thing is when you hold up your transfers, like I just did, you can see through and see the light around it, and you can see if it's straight or not. And I'm trying to, like I said, get as far down as I can so that I have room to put the tree word. Yeah, these are very versatile. That's what I love about our transfers. They're very versatile. And I think I'm okay. I don't think that's going to get on there. Let's hope not. I hope not. Okay, so I'm going to do forest in black as well. And then I think I'll do tree in white, actually. I know it sounds crazy. I don't think I'm going to do the red on there. I think I'm going to leave my red. I've got to do some red on the other ones. I think we're just going to stick with this. And I think I'll put a red star on the tree, because I do have a star. Okay. So, just like that. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's dry that, and then we can put the tree on. And this is a little bit of work. The other ones will go much easier, much faster. This one's the fastest one. Okay, Lila girl, it was good talking to you. Oh, and I got some on my little sign over there. I told y'all this was a little messy. It's okay though, I can clean it up. But it's kind of neat. Again, I love always showing y'all what you can do with the transfers. And the rest of them are fast. They go on and you just chalk those. This one I knew was going to be the tricky one. Okay. And then last, I've got to put tree on there. And I think I'm going to do it in white. Give it a little contrast. I think, oh, nope, that wasn't good, Shonda. That was not good. Listen, if something like that happens, okay, the cool thing is I've got that wax on there, okay? You can just wipe it off. I don't mind when things like this happen. Like, it doesn't bother me to do that in front of y'all, because it's great that y'all can see it. I did. This is from the Dollar Tree. Yep. This is just a wood, you know, the wood trees from the wood little Christmas tree from the Dollar Tree. Now then, I was trying not to push it down so hard because I don't want that black to get on there. Hold it down. Okay. Perfect. I love it. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. Isn't that cute? I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Now, this, I'm going to put down here my water. Y'all know I've got a little bucket of water down here. You clean your transfers with water. I'm going to set this back here and finish working on the rest of these. Let me see if I can get this black off. If not, I can. Yeah, it's fine. And then I'll just sand it just a little bit. No big deal. And let's just sand it. I hate how the colors get on your sanding block though. It drives me crazy. Okay, there we go. And I wanted my signs to kind of look rustic anyway. I think that looks, I think that looks the best. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's true. So anywhere, but you know, the problem was I could not find ones that were big enough for our transfers. That was the issue. That was the whole issue I was having. I don't know why, but I couldn't find it. Okay, so I want to do the peppermint on red. No. We're going to do peppermint on white. because, of course, I want the direction to go right. Okay, so just like that, we're going to put that on there. Okay. So the peppermint's going to go there. I'm going to bring it down just a hair. Make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to do the Elf Village in the middle. Okay. But yeah, that was the issue. I could not find anything big enough. Yes, they do have them. They have them. Oh, I should have. This one, these were new. Hold on. I need to fuzz this one. These last two are new. I needed to fuzz them. Linda, Jim gets so mad at me because every time that we go to hang pictures or anything like that, my he calls it my crazy eyes, but they're always on it. They own it. They're on it. They're on it. I'm gonna fuzz this real quick just so I don't mess it up. I don't want my paint coming off, y'all. And I should have waxed these, but because I sanded them, I'm okay. It made them real slick, so I'm fine with them. They're good. But make sure if you paint something to wax it. Okay. All right, y'all. So this one I'm going to do, I've got my red. I'm going to do red and gray. I know, I've got some crazy colors. I'm doing some craziness tonight, y'all. Red and gray. So I think what I'm going to do is the gray. I'm going to do this way in gray. And then the rest of it in red. I believe. Y'all can do these in any colors. The colors that I actually put in there it's called the Fa La 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 pack. And it has a bunch of different colors in it. Hey, you know, it's what it is. Jim gets so mad at me. He gets furious. He's like, how is it that you do it right? And I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it'll be off. I'll be like, no, that's not right. And then he'll be like, it's literally like a tiny, tiny bit. I'm like, yeah, it's off. I don't like it. It's off. I know, I'm terrible. I kind of wanted to do this, like, I don't know. I'm going to try something. If I don't like it, I can go back over it. But I wanted to try something. We're going to see. We're going to see if I like it. I don't know if I like it or not. Don't know. May not look good. Y'all know I like to try new stuff. But the cool thing is if you do something, if you pull up your transfer slowly, you can put it right back down and chalk. So it's not like you have to, it's not, you can put it right back down. You can fix it. So I just kind of wanted to play with something. Let's see if I like it. Y'all kind of see where I'm going with this. That lining there was a little harder. Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is. Okay. Let me see if I like this. No, I don't. Never mind. I was kidding. Just joking. Just joking. I didn't like it. It looked like I didn't finish it. I was hoping it kind of looked like a stripe, but I should have known better. Okay, just get that off of there. And I'm going to do this part in black. I like different colors, y'all. I don't like the same colors. I like to, I don't know. I just like to have different colors. On signs like this, you know, these are fun little signs. I like to just do some different colors on them. Okay, here's this one. Oh, hold on. My red is starting to kind of dry out. I kind of can feel it. I need to put some water in it. So it's kind of hard to get through the transfer. In fact, let me put some water in here now. Because like I said, it's not wanting to go through my transfer because it's real thick. This one's my older one. There we go. Should be the consistency of Greek yogurt, y'all. Food. Food. So lift up slowly. We'll leave it sitting here so that I can look at it. Make sure. Lift up really slow. And it does not want to go through that at all. It says no. There we go. Yeah, my red is, hold on. We got to get our red. Once again, little learning thing here, y'all. If it is not, if it's too thick, it won't go through your transfer. It'll kind of just sit on top, and that's exactly what it's done. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but it did. That's okay. So I just thinned it down a lot. A whole lot. Let me get another squeegee. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. And just go over the whole thing again. And hopefully it didn't dry. If it did, I will, what you have to do is take it up and wash the transfer, lay it down again, and redo it. And that's fine. Either way, it's okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But that's okay. Actually, I kind of like it the way it is. I'm fine with it. Again, I wanted it to be rustic anyway, so I'm fine with it. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? So I'm good with it. I'm gonna leave it because I'm going to once it dries, I'm gonna sand it and make it even more rustic. So I'm fine with it. Okay, so then I wanted to use. I'm gonna do just this whole thing in white, except for his hat, and I'm gonna do it in green. So we're gonna do the Elf Village, the whole thing in white, except for his hat. And when you are chalking, you got to kind of make sure, you know, it will dry in your transfer if you're not kind of moving along, kind of, especially if it's older. And again, I should have put water in that. But when you're doing it, kind of make it thick if you know that you've got a bigger transfer, and then go back and take off your excess. That also helps. So y'all, hope I didn't run y'all off with my crazy stories. It is what it is. That's just how I am. I might be a little cray-cray. Okay. And this little bitty guy right here is a mini squeegee that I have cut in half. I like to, I've taken just one of my squeegees and I've cut it in half. I like it for little bitty, it bends really easy, so it gets in little crevices very easily. So if you have a couple and you can, cut one in half and make yourself a smaller one. It makes it, it's kind of cool to, it kind of gets around those edges very good. Love it. Look how stinking cute. I love it. Okay, last one, y'all. Last one's going to be very, very easy. here. Okay, the last one I want to do in black. I want to do the North Pole part in black. Now this last one has a, it actually has an arrow that goes around it. I'm not going to use that because I have an arrow. But you could use these with just a square shape, and this would show an arrow, and then that peppermint has an arrow as well. So you could actually just use square pieces. You wouldn't have to use a directional arrow, because again, this one has, I'll show you in just a second, this one has an arrow all the way around it. So, and I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do that in red. I know, isn't it cute? Thank y'all. I know. I've been wanting to do this. I hope this red does good. I wanted this part in red, but I love this red on this green. Well, I love all these colors on this green. Let's just be real. I love that green. Okay. Yeah, that's all that red needed. Look how stinking cute that is. All right, y'all, so let's dry this and we will put our topper on it. Let me get this out of the way so I don't get it everywhere. Just one memento, please. I will get it everywhere, I promise. I know I will. And then y'all have to sit here and watch me repaint and clean and cry. Okay. And it's also good to kind of cover up your chalk paint because it will dry out. It'll dry pretty fast. But always use distilled water in your chalk paste to reactivate or to you know, to get it smooth again. I know, isn't it cute? Okay, so here's what I wanted to do with the Christmas tree. I am going to take this little pouncer, and I've got a little star as well. The little star, I'm going to just go ahead and paint red. And I'm just using that same red that we used. I just thought the red would look good as a star right there. And I'm going to throw a little bit of glitter on it, y'all. Woo! Little glitter tonight. Because I'm going to do a little snow on the tree. Just a little. Listen, I like to see snow on like scenery and on the TV, but not out my window. Not out the window. No. I know, Melanie. I know, girl. I know. I know. They're super cute. Okay, so let me do this. And let me get my diamond dust. Y'all, this is my favorite stuff. I love it. To me, it's better than glitter. It's not as little. It doesn't get everywhere. Okay. And I just put it on while the paint is isn't that cute? Can y'all see the sparkly? I love it. Okay. While that paint is wet, I can just put it on. So there's that. And then I'm just going to, glitter goes everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Set this aside. And I'm just taking my Waverly White chalk paint. No snow, girl, no snow. And I'm just going to pounce it kind of in the lid, okay? And I'm just going to use just a little bit, and I'm going to go around my edges, okay? Just like this. We're just going to put a little bit of snow on the tree, okay? Just like a little tree top. Just some happy trees. Just some little happiness, you know. Just a little snow here and there. Just like that, okay? I think it's cute just to kind of go around the edges, you know. Looks like your snow is kind of just sitting on your sitting on your branches. Okay. Cute. Nothing major. Put some on the top here. Some in here. All right, I got to stop because I'll get wild and I'll keep going. Dollar Tree. This is a Dollar Tree, just a pouncing sponge. That's all. Okay, so there's that. Dry it up. Make sure the little star is dry. We're going to put him on top. And the star hides the little hole from the, you know, there's a hole right up here from the, where jute. I keep wanting to say rope, which I guess it is kind of a rope, but, so we just put our little star up there. Just a little small star. Oh, Melanie, girl, I've got 4 around here. So we got quite a few around here. Okay, so again, this has a hanger on the back. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this tape off. You can see this this little rope comes off the bottom. Kind of hangs down. This is a cute little directional sign. I wish that blue would come off there, but I'm not gonna waste any more of y'all's time. I'm sorry. It's driving me crazy though. And I am going to put the hanger behind my tree because I'm going to hang this with the hanger right here. So the hanger on the back of this is what I'm going to use, and not, I mean, I can use both the rope and the hanger, but I'm going to, that's kind of my idea, is to use the actual hanger. Let me make sure I get it straight and in the middle. And I'm going to use E6000. So E6000, you know, holds for a long time, and the hot glue holds for a short time. So it kind of, you know, holds, you've got some time. Again, I'm going to put this behind it, and then that'll be good. I think that's good. It just takes, you know, you can put both on there. It's kind of neat. Then hold that on there pretty good and let it dry. Just a snip, just to set up. You know, I'm terrible with glues. Super glues. I'm horrible. I mean, it's awful. Okay. Let me hold this up, make sure I didn't get it crooked. I think we're good. That is it, y'all. There you have it. Super cute. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't like the way these ropes right here look. So, I'm going to actually have it like that. I don't want the rope, you know, showing right here. So, I'll take that rope off because this has the hanger right there, and I'll be able to put the nail right there. But that's it, y'all. So stinking cute. Hope y'all loved it. I know it was a long one tonight. I knew it was going to be. That's why I came on early. But thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me and enduring it all. Thanks, Cindy, and listening to my craziness. And thanks, everyone who shares these out. It has helped my page so much, and I appreciate it. And I will see y'all tomorrow for another fun project. See y'all. Have a great night, and have a great Friday. Thanks, Angie.